Alright, so we're back with page 42, number 2, as listed on the board. First step for problem number 2 is to define the givens. This one's going to take a little bit of time. Joe rides his bicycle in a straight line for 15 minutes. So right there I get my change in time, T for time, 15 minutes. And our unit of time is not going to be listed in minutes, so we need to convert that. Since this is technically 15 over 1 minutes, anything over 1 is anything. In this case, minutes times, well, what we need on top, what we need on the bottom to cancel the minute out is minute. Well, how many? What makes up a minute? Seconds, right? And that's what we're trying to get to. That's our unit. How many seconds in a minute? 60 seconds in 1 minute. Cancel the min and the min. Now you have a unit of S. Go ahead and put your equal sign and your unit at this time. 60 times 15, 900 seconds. Okay, that's 1 delta T. Average velocity of 12.5 kilometers an hour south. So you also have V average equals 12.5 km per h. Let's go ahead and change this over now to km over h. What direction was it? This is a velocity, must have a direction. South. Okay. Question is, that's all they give us in the initial step, but, oh, km per h. Can't do kms per h. Meter per second is the unit for velocity, so we have to get it down to meter per second at this time. Alright, so your conversion, and I need to step over here. I've done this already and messed it up once, so I will 12.5 km over h hour. It's the same as 1 hour, right? And anything over 1, 12.5 is just anything, so 12.5 kilometers per hour. Now I need to get rid of the hour, which to do that I'll need it on top to cross cancel. So cross cancel there. 1 hour is 60 minutes. Minutes is not our unit, so need to get rid of minutes now. 1 minute is, our unit would be 60 seconds, right? 60 seconds. Now the minutes cancel, and I've got my final bottom answer down to seconds. Let's fix the top real quick. Okay, 1 km is on the top, so we need to put it on the bottom, 1 km. What is 1 km? It's 1,000 meters, right? Kilo is times 10 to the 3. Extend our fraction, and now it's meters. That's where we need to get to, meters per second. So km cancels on both, and the only thing we're left with is meter over a second. So let's make this over here underneath here. The average equals 1,000 times 12.5 equals 12,500 meters over, well, we know it's seconds, let's go ahead and do that. 60 times 60, that's 2 zeros, 1, 2. 6 times 6 is 36. 3,600 seconds. All right. 12,500 divided by 3,600 equals 3.47. How many places do I have? 15 3. So the lowest number is 2. I need to go with, well, at this point, I'll take the whole fraction at this point. So fill up the rest. And that's what my calculator is, meter per second. Okay, this is for accuracy or precision in calculation. Let's see, unknown. That is the U step. G is the first one in the guess method. U, obviously, to spell guess, you need the U next. So the unknown, let's see, they're not giving us a delta X. I bet that's what they asked for. How far has he ridden? So my guess was pretty informed. How far is delta X? That is change in position. Change in distance or distance. Okay, delta X. The equation that I have so far to find a delta X or position, change in position, would be average velocity equals change in position over change in time. He gave me a time, 900 seconds. So we're going to go over here. Let's do the rearrangement first. Where they want me to find delta X. Delta X is on top, so delta T is on the bottom. Multiply both sides by delta T over 1, which is anything over 1 is just the anything. This time, delta T times delta T over here times delta T. Okay, now semicolon. Delta X, oh, forgot to show you the cancellation. Now the only thing I have is delta X over 1, and anything over 1 is just anything. In this case, delta X equals the average times delta T. Still on the board? Yep, still on the board. All right, so substitution steps are usually pretty long. We're going to first, S is substitution. We're looking for delta X, so delta X equals the average. This equation, the average is 3.47222 meters per, and let's put it like it says, meter per second, times delta T, which delta T was 900 seconds. And make that over 1. Anything over 1 is just anything, in this case 900 seconds. The second, 1 on top, 1 on bottom, they cancel out. So now I have a unit left of meters. So down here in my solve step, I can put delta X equals some blank and meters. And let's look. Meters per second. Which way did they say? South. So go ahead and make this part correct. So that is south, and this will be a large S for south. How far has he ridden? How far has he ridden? Meters. Okay, 900 times 3.472222. 3,125 meters south. Okay. Now, just like the last problem, 3.125 is too many significant values. We have 3 here, 2 here. Answer needs to be in 2. So, it needs to be 3,100. Delta X equals 3,100. Put the dash in there. Comma, my bad. Meters south, or put it into scientific notation. Here's my decimal location. 1, 2, 3. 3.1 times 10 to the 3 meters south. I'll take either answer. That's problem number 2.